You've probably heard murmurs about a potential for government shutdown, and the last time you heard about it, well, was likely when the government shut down in late 2018 into 2019. I'm Sam Hoyle, your neighborhood reporter. However, with several years between then and now, let's see what a government shutdown could potentially look like for you.
Currently, the state of the federal budget is at a stalemate, with Republicans wanting to pass an extension called a continuing resolution that gives the government time to iron out the details of the budget. That already passed the House with Congressman Fong and Valadao voting yes. However, for that extension to become a reality, the Senate requires 60 yes votes to pass it, and Democratic lawmakers are stating that they want various healthcare provisions included in this continuing resolution to avoid the potential for a shutdown.
These are perspectives on how to run the country, and it's good to have debate. Compromise is the essence of democracy. And so I think we need to remember that and not see the other side as an enemy, just as a different perspective on how the country can continue to be great and improve.
However, if a shutdown were to happen, how would that affect the ordinary citizen? What could that mean for you? Ian Anderson, a political science professor at Bakersfield College, says the longer it goes on, the more the impact is felt.
So there is the possibility that federal employees could be furloughed or laid off. One thing to be very clear is Social Security payments, that is mandatory funding. So those will go through. However, with reduction of possible staffing, there could be delays, administrative delays and things like that. However, the longer that this type of delay goes on, it becomes more difficult for government contractors, for example. They won't get paid until the funding package goes through. Then you start thinking about things like federal agencies that rely on public health, transportation, things like that rely on federal funding.
As it sits right now, the government is still slated to shut down once that calendar rolls from September 30th to October 1st, unless something changes and a continuing resolution is passed before then. In Bakersfield, I'm Sam Hoyle, your neighborhood reporter.